You can see and hear me. It's working. Had to edit the upgraded audio. So I'm so excited. This is a part of my Master Your Mind to Master Your Business Online Monday series, or if you end up watching it another time or listening to it on the podcast. But I'm so happy to be here today. I have a very special presentation. And so we're going to jump right in. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you the 3 funnels you need to automate leads and sales. And really, ultimately, this is so if you want to scale your business. And I'm going to be sharing my screen in just a moment. I would say it's a 15-20 minute, really let's get to this. Let's figure out what it really takes to scale your business. Now, I already know what it is, but there's a lot of misinformation online where people are saying you don't need a funnel, you don't need automated emails, all kinds of things like that. And interestingly enough, if you are wise and discerning about when people say things like that, you'll notice they have funnels, they have designs, they have brands. So I'm here to really educate you and share with you the 3 funnels, the basics of what you truly need in place if you're truly serious about automating leads and sales so you can scale your business. Okay, so let's get started. Press the number 2 in the comments, and also let me know if you're watching live, if you're listening to it live, or if you're watching in the replay. And I'd love to know where you're tuning in from. Again, I always get so excited about the internet and how this works, and that we can all share incredible information from all around the globe. So I'm going to share my screen and let's get going. I'm going to share I'm going to share my entire screen because I'm going to present, but then I'm also going to give you real examples. So number 3 in the comments, if you can see me, hear me, and see my screen, that would be fantastic. So that's see and hear me and also see my screen. Let me know over in the comments. I'm also going to double check it myself on Facebook so that we know this is happening here. This is the whole thing about doing things yourself. And let me turn it up and make sure I can hear me. I can hear it and I can see it. Okay, cool. So yes, comment away, ask me any questions. I'm going to present this information as my serious selfie with sunglass looks. And I'm excited to share this brand new training with you. So the 3 funnels you need if you want to automate leads and sales, and that's scaling your business in part-time hours and without paid ads. So you can actually use these systems without any paid ads and get to at least multi-6 figures to get to 7 figures. I know people have used it to get to 7 figures without ads, but it'll help you get at least to that multi-6 figure mark without ads. Okay. So the main topics of what we're about to cover is really, I like to always do an overview of what online marketing really looks like right now. Then we're going to talk about systems to scale, which are these offers and funnels you need to automate leads and sales. There's 3. And then I've got Q&A, coaching. If you are interested in that or want to submit questions, that's that opportunity to take action. And then also, if you're not already in my 7-figure club or a client of mine, I will give you some information at the end as to how you can get in on that and also get $5,000 in bonuses. So let's get going. So I am Tiana with TianaSmithCoaching.com. I am the CEO of Tiana Smith Coaching, and I've done sales funnel and marketing and tech support, and I've built thousands and thousands of funnels for clients for over a decade, and I've done marketing PR work for over 20 years. I've done social media marketing for celebrities and large companies like Warner Brothers, Sony, and startups, as well as 6, 7, and 8-figure leaders around the world. Over 40 of my songs are also licensed in TV, film, and I'm a Sony published songwriter. Also places like ABC, Disney, and NBC. And I am no longer single. I need to update that. I didn't see that. I just recently got married to my love, Eli Orihuela. He's over here. And we live in Dallas, Texas, and travel to California. We have 4 kids between us and 2 doggies. That's a little behind the scenes on me professionally and personally. So something that has been an amazing part about having been a single mom for over 5 years, and even before I was divorced. And now that I'm married again, I've been able to travel the world, support my family, do business on the go from all these wonderful places: California, Texas, Portugal, London, New York, Paris, Nashville, New York, you name it. Not only have I traveled there, I've actually done business there. I've gotten to do launches and wherever I choose, or the business has supported it. I'd love to know in the comments, where do you dream to go to? Do you dream to live somewhere else or to travel, like have your home base like we do, and then travel and do business on the go? It is such a freedom way of living. And these three funnels that I'm going to share with you are what have helped me be able to do this. This is the basics. There are about three others that I recommend on top of it, but these are the three that will get you that stabilization in your business. Here's our amazing team. There is me, Tiana Smith, and I'm the CEO creator of the Seven Figure Club and head business and funnel coach. We've got Grace Plata. She's head of client relations and Canva branding expert. And then Eli Sargent, he's going to be in here with CFO, finance, and marketing consulting as well. So he's actually done marketing for the Air Force for years and has awesome things to bring to the table as we grow our team and expand. So I've mentioned a number of famous brands and people that you probably know the name of, like here on the left. But what I want to really share is that my passion is entrepreneurs, and in fact, solopreneurs, moms and dads, grandparents who want to change the lives of their family first, then their community and the world. Because the truth is, when we have freedom, time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom, we are able to have choices. So I'm so blessed that I've got to work with all these incredible people. I've got to be featured on these different places. But really, my passion is helping people just like you truly master your mind to master your business online. So let's talk about what the online space really looks like. Type the number 1 in the comments if you are ready to dive in with me and see what this is all about. Number 1 in the comments, okay? Okay. Now, what does online marketing even mean, and what is a funnel? This is the most frequently asked question. If you've followed me for a while, you know I like to talk about funnels because they've helped me actually scale my business. They gave me the freedom while I was sleeping, while I was doing other things in life and business, that they would automate leads and sales. It's an incredible thing, but they need to be set up correctly. So let's always look at the overview of what online marketing really looks like. So there are three main online income streams and how you funnel them. Okay. As far as, again, startup. Now, there's all kinds of ways and things you can pour into these columns, but these are the three main columns of the offers, which means that every single offer you have needs a funnel. Please write that in the comments. This is important to understand. People are like, oh, I just want to automate a lead. Okay, that's the free offer funnel. And through the free offer funnel is how you grow your email list. A lot of times people don't even focus on this. They go straight to money making things. But most people don't buy from you right away. It takes 10 to 12 touches just to get somebody on your email list, let alone buy from you. People are overlooking this right up here, this free offer funnel and the email list, which is your business asset, is your number one business asset. Even if you weren't just an online entrepreneur, even having a storefront, being a musician, the email list, even as actors, I heard a great story about Kevin Hart, how all these years as a comedian, because that's a performer, a live performer, which I'm familiar with having started as a live singer-songwriter, you ask people to be on your email list. Why? Because you get paid more by gigs the more people who come to your show. Understand? So like when you want to pitch something, let's say to Netflix, or let's say a movie comes to you, they will ask you, how big is your email list? And what Kevin Hart did through all these years is he's been growing his email list as a comedian, and people have come to his shows and he kept track of it. So when he gets a movie deal, he also then gets an extra deal on top of getting paid as an actor, where he says, I will send this out to my email list and promote this for this amount, fill it in. So I'm telling you, this email list is where it's at, and you don't want to overlook it. And we're going to go in depth into what that looks like. Up here is a sales qualification funnel, and then there's automated payment funnels. Okay, so those are your paid offers, and those are low ticket items, which are things like digital downloads, a low ticket course. And I'd love to know in the comments, or you're welcome to message me or write this down if you're just listening in the podcast. But if it's on the live stream, put it in the comments, whether it's on YouTube or Facebook right now. Like, what low ticket items do you have any, or do you have an idea for one? So this is really anything under $97. Sevens do really well in online marketing for the more affordable items. The mid-level programs would be $100 to $1,000-ish. And that's something like lower ticket monthly group coaching. A lot of people charge either, $97, $197, $297 in coaching. Sometimes even the mastermind, lower ticket masterminds are $1,000 a month. I actually put mine in this area to help people get to the next level, even though what I teach is absolutely more than people that I know are paying $100K a year to be in their programs. Monthly group coaching, that would be something that's a mid-level touch, a monthly group call, maybe a group text, not one-to-one text. One-to-one stuff's up in high ticket, okay? Low ticket is those automated pieces, super easy. There's no no hands-on messaging. It's like they go through your ad or your free offer funnel and they then automate that, okay? Mid-level is mid-level things, okay? It could be in-person workshops, even online workshops under 1,000 to 10,000 and above, 15, 20K and up to the moon, shoot high, is the high ticket one-to-one, the high transformation. Think high ticket equals high transformation. If you want to put that in the comments, high ticket equals high transformation. So this is the cycle. If you think of the water cycle, so I always think about this project I did in like 3rd grade, which was the water cycle. And this is what this is. And it all goes in a circle. More people that are on your email list means more people who can buy your paid offers. Now, what the problem that I see most people running into is they are focused over here on marketing. Things that are marketing is also a podcast. I see people treating their podcast like it's some paid offer or your free offer funnel. No, it's not. It is just one way to market your business. So you need to understand the categories of what you're doing. So yeah, let's say you want a YouTube strategy. Well, unless it's monetizing you, unless you have a free offer funnel hooked up, I don't teach people that they should even be on YouTube without a free offer funnel. It does not make sense. You've got to learn that everywhere you go to truly start to market yourself and automate leads and sales, you must have a brand, a website, a free offer funnel, and a paid offer. And then if you're selling high ticket programs, you need a sales qualification funnel. This is very important. You are welcome to screenshot this. Just give me credit, right? That's all I ask. This is a copyrightable program. So anything that I create, it is my creation because I'm actually sharing something that took me a long time to systemize and simplify. Put the word systemize and simplify in the comments or type the number 1 if you want to. Maybe you're on the go. You're like 1, 1, 1, or just the letter S. Systemize, simplify. That's how you make money. Especially as a busy mom, a busy entrepreneur. Like, I don't have time to wonder what my marketing plan is, to wonder what I'm selling. I'm not winging this. This is very intentional. So number 1, or the letter S, or systemize to simplify so you can scale. Okay. So I do want to mention very briefly, I'm not going in depth on this today. Your branding matters because your branding, whether it's screenshots of your life or the colors, the fonts, you need to always remember that what you post makes people feel a certain way. So I took this from a branding thing I did just to briefly overview it because it's very important to remember that you only have 2 seconds to grab a stranger's attention. So today I'm going to go into the training of the funnels, but understand you could have all these funnels and honestly, if they suck, if they look bad, if it's mixed matched fonts, mixed matched images, greens with like ewy yellows and things, like it won't convert. So I do want to say, and this is why I teach this and why I do all these steps, branding, funnels, copywriting, and cash injection coaching, is after 20 years in business doing all these things, we have a system. But you do need to remember 2 seconds. So type the number 2 in the comments if you're understanding it's 1, 2. So they can't read all this text, but hey, maybe they see something like funnel expert, or maybe the picture grabs their attention. That's why I actually took just these pictures. These things help draw people in, right? Everyone loves the Eiffel Tower. Everyone loves smiley faces of family, especially if you're a fellow mom or dad. Everybody loves Paris with roses and gardens and beautiful buildings, right? And if you don't, that's okay too, but I do. So, people love to see people winning, good people. We don't want to attract the people who wouldn't. So, we want to put that out there. So, before we dive into the funnels right now, understand these funnels have to be built a certain way from a tech standpoint and a branding standpoint. So, type the number 2 in the comments right now if you're ready, because that's the amount of seconds you get too. So, here's the 3 offers and funnels you need that will take a new prospect from cold to sold. This is a beautiful picture from a cafe I went to early in the morning. I'd run around the garden. I'm trying to remember the name of the garden. It's a famous one in Paris. And then there was this beautiful cafe. Nobody was there. I got like an orange juice and a croissant and a cappuccino, and I was waiting for it. And I'm so glad I took these pictures. Sometimes people are like, why are you taking all these pictures? I'm like, because I am my own self-marketing expert. And how beautiful to have these memories, right? So I put pieces of me in everything I do. And that's the way I teach my clients to do as well, which makes it, in my opinion, so fun, so exciting, so passionate, and so authentic, which I love all those words. So if you're ready to take a new prospect from cold to sold, type the number 3 in the comments right now. Cold to sold. Let's go. Okay, so I'm going to briefly give you the 3, and then we're going to dive in depth, okay? Once again, I like to show big picture and then break it down how it works. So one is the free offer and with the free offer funnel. This, again, breaking this down, remember the original big picture graphic I showed you just a couple slides ago is this is the free offer is a thing that's going to automate leads, okay? And this is what you're giving somebody in exchange for their information to grow your email list, their name, their email, their cell number, okay? A song, a PDF, a video training, a digital download. Like right now on my phone are a bazillion text messages from companies. I mean, I can hold it up that are sending me ads. It worked this weekend. I love this company called Beacon Threads. They have $8 t-shirts. I was like, okay. So but guess what? It was like a hat I like. They sent the text message image. And then guess what? I bought like $80 worth of stuff. And it wasn't just the hat. I bought like 3 shirts and 2 hats. See what I mean? That's great marketing. And the reason they did that is they offered a discount. It can also be a discount. So for us entrepreneurs online, like coaches, course creators, things like that, a song, a PDF training, a video training, a digital download, Canva graphics, even something that's awesome and valuable. And then if you were a store, absolutely a discount coupon code on your first order, right? You see that all the time. Type the number 3 in the comments if you see this all the time, okay? Taking a sip of water real quick. Funnel number 2, a high ticket VIP ticket funnel. 2 tickets. So it's a high ticket VIP funnel. What this does is this qualifies leads for high ticket sales. So if we jumped over to that whole image that talked about the higher ticket things, like 1,000 and above, $2,500 programs, $10,000 masterminds, things like that, you need to have a funnel that qualifies leads for high ticket sales. So people think it's just either automate a lead, automate a sale. No, there's another part of a funnel building that qualifies leads. This is also like for real estate agents, for car dealerships. Before you go in there, they say, have you filled out this form? They call it an application. So I like to call it a biz quiz, but whatever you call it, a potato is still a potato. And so a tomato is still a tomato. Okay. And it's an application so that they can fill things out. You can see if it's worth getting on a call, because when you are a busy entrepreneur, and let's say you're doing all your own sales calls still, and even if you weren't, let's say you had outsourced that piece, that salesperson has to have a quiz too. I've worked with a number of sales professionals who they have to have a quiz from whoever they're selling for. Let's say somebody has 20 leads, like that CEO can't take 20 calls that week. So they bring in a salesperson, but the salesperson says, well, where's your quiz on this person? Where's their contact info? And they have to see the application. Okay. So when you're selling things that are the price of a car, for example, think of it that way. You can't buy a car, you can't buy a house without an application. It's same with you. You're not getting on that call unless they're qualified. Okay. That's qualified financially and qualified in, from a timeline. They might want to work with you in 1 year. Okay, well then call me in 1 year, but don't take up my time this week because I have sales goals to hit this week. All right. Funnel number 3, This is to automate sales. Put some money symbols, some money emojis in the comments. This is a course or a digital product ranging from 7 up to 997. So this is things like books, courses, group coaching membership, digital templates, things that you can automate. You are not doing a sales call. You are not messaging. Like for example, let's say after this call, you're like, Tiana, I know I can't do your $1,000 a month or your 10 or 20K program, but could you send me a link to this? And sure, I'll send you a link, or you can go to my website and buy it, right? So the point is though, it's something you're not doing a sales call. You're not messaging back and forth. It's either an upsell from the free offer or they found it on their own, either through your YouTube or your marketing. Okay. So this automates sales. So those are your 3 funnels. Okay. So now I'm going to dive in depth into what they actually look like, because I'm a person who likes transparency. Now, I used to go back through and show you all the funnels, but really I realized those are my copywritten things. Those are things I've built. So now I kind of give you a brief overview of it with screenshots. Okay, so type number 1, the evergreen landing page. Evergreen meaning just like an evergreen tree, how it's always green no matter what season. You need a free offer funnel. This is the free offer funnel, also landing page, that takes leads all the time. Get it? Evergreen. So here's the 4 pieces that should be on this landing page. A screenshot of what you're offering. Like this is literally a screenshot. Ideally also a picture of you, because people need to know it's not just some made up person. I mean, especially with AI nowadays, friends, have your real face on here, have it match your look, things like that. Then number 2, a title with what you're offering that appeals to your dream clients. Okay, so mine is free cheat sheet. Words like cheat sheets and checklists do fantastic. There's 3 simple daily steps to market your business that no one else is telling you to actually attract high ticket clients, and in just 30 minutes a day. It's killer. This thing has brought me thousands of leads. Now, bullet points of what they get when they download. Again, this is just like making it real for them. You want this to be so drool worthy. You want it to be like, oh my goodness, I need to tell my friends. And you want to remind them it is 100% free. Okay. So that's what that looks like. Now, here's the second part, the automated emails. Okay, listen, here's the part that so many people fail on. And I don't want to see that for you. I want you to get it. You need to have an automated email that goes out with a link, see the arrows, to your free offer PDF. As well, here's my secret sauce, a bonus video training where you guide them through it right there. Okay. So what this looks like is, for example, are you ready for me to blow your mind? Let's say I downloaded this whole Canva training right here and I gave it as a PDF. I'm like, hey, get the slides and everything. And then I said, here's the video of me walking you through the 3 funnels you need. Here's the slides. Here's this. So essentially right now I'm creating an awesome new free offer. And then I'd have to build all these other steps though. Okay. So that's just creating the free offer. What I'm sharing with you is like, we're not even talking about on this training though. Well, what are you giving away? Right. I'm just talking to you about the 3 funnels you need. Each of these funnels, this is why I charge what I charge, requires usually at least 32 days to 8 weeks to complete it, depending on how in depth that funnel is. Some funnels are more in depth. This one can absolutely be done in 30 days. It can be done faster if you're like, let's say you did a work day with me, like an 8-hour work day, we could do it. But again, I'm going to charge $10,000 for that. Or we can spread it over 30 days. We work virtually, you get check-ins, and it's actually, I think it's a little better to do it that way because it still costs the same, but you have some time in between the weeks to think about things. Okay. Now, what this does, I really want to draw your eye over here. It automates the emotional connection to you to help you dominate above the competition. I have a brand new program coming out, Automate to Dominate, in August that you definitely want to stay in touch with me about. It's a brand new program. And essentially, I'm going to teach you how to set up all this stuff yourself. I've never done that before. I usually have it just done for you. But I want to offer a lower price point than $10,000, but you're going to have to put in more of your time. So put in the comments A2D the letters A, the number 2, the letter D. If you want me or a team member, Grace, to reach out to you about that wait list, because we're going to have a live training. There's going to be the training that is automated, but we're going to have a live training, and I'm only going to probably let in, I need to look at my number of how many. I think it's only 50 people. It might only be 20. Because we want to take all the questions. Now, here's the big part. Write the word truth in the comments. Truth in the comments right now. Most people will not do this work or this kind of investment. They say they want to be entrepreneurs, but let's be honest. If you really were an entrepreneur, you would have to figure out how to find an investment like this, because it just takes time and or money, and both really, to get further in your business. And so if you make the conscious decision that you're actually investing, you're going all in on yourself and your business, you will stand apart from the crowd and automate highly qualified leads and sales. And your competition will not be able to touch you because they're just winging it. They're winging it. They don't have good branding. So whenever, even if you think about, oh, there's all these people, like, just so you know, even if their branding is good, almost nobody is consistent. So that's why I teach my 7-figure club members, like, how do you post? Where do you post? Where do you focus to get stuff done? What about email marketing? So just so you know, put A2D in the comments if you want us to get in touch with you about our 7-figure club and the add-on Automate to Dominate coming in August. Okay, number 2, the high ticket qualification funnel. So this is my beautiful client, Liz. She flew out to see me. We did a couple days of photo shoot, sales trainings. She does fantastic work for couples if you ever need a couples coach. Your premium offer for high ticket pricing needs to have an automated way to qualify new leads to make sure you know they're serious. And this also helps them to know more about you. When you ask really good questions, people actually learn about you. It's not just what you say, it's how you ask questions. Put the word questions, ask questions, okay? Now, where did that just go? So on this page, this is what it looks like. So I'm giving you a little screenshot of mine. It's a page with a clear call to action and sharing what it is you do and a button to apply now. Those are the main things. It also includes, if you keep scrolling, but again, I'm not sharing all my behind the scenes, like that's what people pay me for. It includes testimonials, case studies, and clear calls to action to apply now. So this is so important. Like sometimes people are like, I don't know how to say what I do. And so that's part of my training with clients. When they hire me for funnels, we also work through all their copywriting. So I teach coaches and entrepreneurs to scale their business online with my 3-step proven done for you funnels and cash injection system. And also, side note, whether it's on a free offer funnel or a high ticket funnel, please write this down. You need to have the negative part of it. And negative isn't negative, it's a positive, meaning 2 negatives make a positive. See? Remember? Okay. Without wasting more time and money in coaches and courses that tell you what to do. Instead, my team and I offer a one and done funnel and coaching fast track to success program that is guaranteed to get you results. And it's okay to have a run-on sentence. Part of copywriting doesn't mean it has to be grammatically correct. I actually majored in English for a little bit. I have degrees in music, which includes songwriting, and I definitely know how to write, but one fun thing that I love about marketing copywriting is you can play with the rules, you can break them a little. And in fact, it's good that you do because you want to just talk to people. So it doesn't have to be so high pressure. And the second part of this, and I took a little bit of a sneak peek for you, is part of the application is not just you qualifying yourself. Now they're going to qualify themselves. I'm going to have a sip of water again. Number 2 in the comments, if this is making sense, okay? That you are seeing that they need an application page so that you can know if they're even qualified to talk to you, right? Like otherwise, you're going in there guessing, and nobody should be guessing if they're qualified. If you're not qualified to buy a vehicle, they're going to say, don't come in. You can't test drive a car. The same here. You can't test drive me as a coach. You can get it for free online. You can look at the cars online for free, put it on your vision board, put me on your vision board. You don't get my one-to-one time unless you're qualified. You have money in hand and you're ready to take action if we're a good fit. See it? Okay. It's serious. Number 3, the final funnel. We're almost done. I'm going to take any questions if you have any questions, or give you an invitation on how you can get a $5,000 bonus into my one-to-one or group program today. So the automated sales funnel, man, this one took me so many years to figure out, and it is so exciting how good it works now. It's a 7-part funnel that we take people from sales page to checkout page and introduce them into your course or high ticket mastermind or membership area, all automated all the time. Who wants some cash ola automated selling your offer for you? You don't have to convince anyone. It is so exciting. And this is a higher ticket one. You can use this for even low ticket. The process is the same. If it's higher ticket, it means you might need to get on a sales call first, but you can always point them over here if it's something $1,000, $2,000 and above. So here's the truth about funnels, about online marketing that I really want to give you right now. Transformation is greater than information. I was to meet with one of my awesome clients, Roxana, who is a lawyer in British Columbia. It provides more support. Okay. So your one-to-one touch, either in a group setting or calls, makes you be able to charge more. I don't know about that sentence. It your one-to-one touch, like whether it's your one-to-one programs or a small group setting, a mastermind, this allows you that high accountability that you provide to people. High touch means you can charge more because more of you equals faster transformation for your clients. So you need to charge for it. Okay. So when people say, well, I want to get out of one-to-one coaching, I'm like, well, you're probably just not charging enough. What about a hybrid, the hybrid approach of one-to-one consulting or coaching with group coaching or mass or just courses works really, really well. You can get those fast, large cash injections when you know how to sell your services and your coaching at high ticket. And then you can get that steady residual income from course sales, masterminds, memberships, where you're automating the sale. It's just a beautiful approach. And it allows you to control how much money you can make daily. Okay. So I want to share this too. I love Michael Jordan, who does, I think he's the best basketball player of all time, but he has a coach and he would talk about his success being tied directly to Phil Jackson. Now, here's what's cool. When you work with a coach like me, I'm not just a coach that doesn't play basketball, that just like understands the mind, which is like Phil Jackson. I'm amazing at business and marketing. I've sold my own products and services for years before I even turned to coaching and done for you work. I had proof of concept. So now 20 years into this business, I am able to offer a system that is simple to follow, proven results, and a guarantee to work with you until you've doubled your investment. To learn more and to apply to work with me and follow through one of the funnels I'm telling you that we can build for you, you can go to scalewithtiana.com. Of course, you can reach out to me at tianasmithcoaching.com, but my application process is at scalewithtiana.com. And look, even if you're just starting out and you're not making as much money as you'd like to make, as long as your heart's in it, as long as you're ready to invest your time and money and energy, we can get you there. I've helped clients go from $0 to their first 5, 10K, 6 figures, and even 7 figures over and over again. I have so many success stories. Again, you've got a full team of people ready to help you. Grace messages everybody every day. I have WhatsApp support. We have an app that we created. Eli is coming in if you want help getting your finances, figuring out where you can budget for growing your business, what you can take out. He's the man. So in the comments, if you have any questions, whether it's live or replay, I go through all of them and my team makes sure I see them because I post live for free on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, all these places to bring value to the world. Trusting, and of course, it always happens that the right people work with me at the right time. There's a lot of people watching, sitting on the fence, or just it's not the right time, and that's okay. So I'm here to provide you value in the meantime. So these are just some of my results. I'm telling you, you can see so many more even on my website, watch video after video on YouTube. Like literally, I had to limit how many videos I put up because it just was annoying. But I don't think it's annoying. It's such a blessing to have just so many results. And it's really exciting because my clients get results after results as they've stayed with me for years. And it's awesome. So you can go to scalewithtiana.com. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments. I will come over here and stop the screen share and just talk to you face to face. I'm so glad you were here. Let me double check if there's any questions on the side. Okay, so here's a question that's coming in live. Thank you for this, Anna. When you say a high ticket offer, what do you consider to be the range for high ticket? So I cover this. I'll talk about it again because you probably come in late, and that's okay. Is I'm talking about 1,000 and above, and specifically though, I will say most of my clients are charging 2,500, 5,000, 10,000. But I also am of the belief that like if you've never sold a $5,000 offer, even if you're super qualified, let's say you've got degrees, you've been in business for a long time, but you've struggled to raise your prices. When I work with a client one to one or even like in the group coaching, I first ask, well, how much money have you made? So let's say a client came to me and they said, I've made $2,500 a month. Okay, well, I'm not going to like say, well, you need to charge 10,000 for a package. That's like very unrealistic for their brain, right? Because part of this, a huge part of this, and this is why this is the Master Your Mind, Master Your Business Online, is mindset belief system. So we work on that also. So one thing that I love to do with clients is it's still sharing my screen. Okay. Are you guys just seeing me, by the way? If you can type the number 3 or let me know if my screen is off. I just want to make sure. So for a client, just kind of piggybacking on what you asked about high ticket, like I'd say, hey, listen, let's get you 5 new clients in on this new program you've created. Let's sell it for $997. Let's make you 5K in 30 days. Then let's get 5. They have to do a video testimonial for you. And then you can also take the words from it. So you make them like that's a part of the invoice, a part of the contract, right? And so this allows you to make 5K in hand. Like if you haven't charged that kind of high ticket, get 5 testimonials, which then you can raise your prices. You could double them, triple them. So let's say then you sell that same program or you extend it to a 8-week instead of 30 days and you're selling it for $29.97. Well, now that program's $3,000. So that's something that I really help people with is how do we map out the value? Because I'm not just about pulling a number out of my back pocket. We're actually building the value. So that's like a great question. So let me know if that answered your question. I'd be happy to go more in depth in that. But yeah, high ticket is $1,000 and above. And a lot of times I'd say more like the 1997, that $2,000 as, prices and things have changed online. But yeah, I mean, $1,000 is great, right? I'm always curious, how much money do all of you, and you don't have to put it in the comments if you don't want to, what would be your dream number to make every month in your business? Like, how much would you like to be making? When I first started, 5,000 was my number. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad it helped. And so at the time I was around 2,500 a month. This was about 10 years ago now, almost 11 actually. Cause I remember I was just about to have my daughter Coral and she's about to turn 11 in a couple weeks. And I was just about to graduate from my master's degree too. It was all the same week, which was just literally 11 years ago now. And I was sitting down with these local business coaches and I was again finishing my master's degree. I'd already had a lot of success. I've built websites, done PR and marketing, worked with all these big companies, but I just had such a hard time believing. I mean, it wasn't even believing, like I didn't even think to set a $5,000 goal, to set a $10,000 goal. So this is part of why, like, I love helping people grow their mindset, grow their dreams. And I have a whole proven strategy, a step-by-step strategy to help you get there. And so when I made my first $5,000, which I think after that meeting, it was probably still maybe a year later, because, then I had a baby. I had these 2 children. I was trying to grow a business on a laptop while nursing and a 3-year-old, and so like, why I also teach like this is so possible for you is I grew these things with that going on in my life without the support. And in fact, with people in my life at the time who were trying to shrink me, were trying to pull me down. I don't allow that anymore in my life. Like, no way. But I just want to share that, yeah, if you can make somebody saying they want to make 5,000, 10,000, believe it's possible. Follow the systems in my 7-figure club. In my 7-figure club, some of you I see on here are in it. And if you want to, give the props out, teach how this works, there's a mindset, there's the vision boarding, there's the money goals we set, and it's different. It's a very streamlined system. And then I offer resources. A book I love to recommend to people to help you just grow your mindset around things is A Happy Pocket Full of Money. I don't have it beside me today. I think it's out by my reading table. And there's other things I recommend. And all this is in my 7-figure club. So I mentioned, and please feel free to put any more questions over there. I still have a few minutes for questions. If you would like a $5,000 bonus, I have a crazy cool bonus. I have an add on funnel. Essentially, when you buy a full funnel program with me, I'm going to give you an add on funnel. So I'm going to help you. Let's say you want to automate those sales, but you know you need a lead offer. We're going to do it. If you know that you want to have group coaching, I'm going to give you some one-to-one. So what I'm going to do is whatever program you're interested in, I'm going to gift you a $5,000 bonus. And so all you need to do is go to scalewithtiana.com, scalewithtiana.com. But here's the deal. You have to apply today. So even if we don't book in your call today, we need to book it in this week. And you need to be ready to put a deposit down or pay in full in order to get your bonus, this big $5,000 bonus. So I do have programs, I have payment plans. It's totally doable. So just go to scalewithtiana.com. You have to get the application in today, and we have to schedule our call this week before Friday, by or before Friday, in order to get that bonus. And again, there's never pressure. It's just if it's the right fit at the right time. And what we would do is you'll fill out the application. If it looks like it's possible good fit, we'll get on a call, and then I'll present to you after hearing your goals, looking at your form, if there's something that I think would be a perfect fit, and then you can decide if it's good for you to move forward. So we are here to support you, to help you scale the 7 figures. That's what the 7-figure club is all about. And it takes a bit of time. And that's why we have a group coaching program. That's why we have done for you work. And you can start with one or the other, but everyone who signs up one-to-one with me always gets access to the 7-figure club until you've doubled your investment. So if you pay $10,000 or $20,000, what I do is we have a one-to-one spot that we map out depending on which program you start with. Today, you're going to get that $5,000 bonus added on top of it. It might be extra time with me, extra funnels with me, depends what you need most right now. Then you get to stay in my high-level mastermind until you've doubled your investment. I believe in guarantees because the point is that I want to walk with you to those goals. It's not just about just that exchange of cash now. It is about this investment we're both making into each other. And I can't wait to help you succeed. So reach out, scalewithtiana.com, go apply today. Remember that you're one click away from really living this dream life. It's not too good to be true. It can happen. I'm so excited to chat with you. And thank you guys for listening. Post any questions if you watch this in replay. Have fun with it. And if you want the slides, you can message, just say slides. Grace will message it to you. We'll get your email address and we'll send you these slides so you can look through them and the video training as well. God bless you guys. Have a great day. And we will see you soon.